Welcome to my channel Go Digit. Today in this video I will continue the topic of finance agent which I have initiated last week, and if you have not seen that video I would suggest you to please have a look over it because that was the part 1, and where we basically learned about what exactly the finance agent is and how can we deploy it. Okay, so in the last part of the part 1 we have deployed that finance agent in as you can see here as well in the Outlook and Excel. Okay, so now we will learn about that how basically it actually works. So for example, last time when I deployed this, and when for example now when you receive any sort of emails in your Outlook, so you can take the help of finance agent with respect to that email. Okay, and on the top of that, if you're receiving the email from a particular customer or a vendor which is a part of your ERP, then it will help you in more broader way, because it will give you all the insight of that customer and vendor right into your Outlook. So as you can see from here, from the mail itself, when I click on the finance agent button or app, it is giving me this option. And now when I click on this, and if I click on this, so last time during the deployment time, this did not give us this option, like it was not showing us any list of environment. But if I now click on it, it is showing me certain three environments. So from where these three environments came up, so I'll show you this Power App. And last part of the video I told you that after the installation of finance agent app in the Power Apps or through the admin center, we will get this table, Copilot for Finance Business Central environment. And here in this particular table, four columns are very much important to fill, and based on this only you can see that three details are showing up, and these are the three details which I get to see here as well, right? Kronos AU, Kronos AU, Kronos UK, Sandbox AU, and ID. So basically from where you will get all this information is your Business Central. So this name you can give any particular name, is like for example I just gave the name of my environment itself, the name of my environment. Okay, so you have to fill the name of your environment in the Business Center. So for example, currently I have opened up this, and you can see here that I am running these two environment with the name AU and production. Okay, so that is what the name you have to input here, then the company ID and the company name. But before I move to these columns, this column also, here I just like in these two I typed Sandbox, which means the type of the environment, and in this I just gave the same name of my environment. I just wanted to test that whether it will allow me like, because through this column name it is not pretty much clear, like whether it is asking for the type of the environment or again the name of the environment, because I already passed the name here. So I'm using here the type as well and the name of the environment, and it does not give me any particular error because it works with both of them. So you can provide the name of the environment here or the type of the environment. Okay, so it is working under both conditions. But now comparatively, when you see this company ID and company name, so we all know that company name is something like Kronos AU, my company, Kronos IN, my company. So these are the name of the companies. But from where we will get the company ID? So for that, let's go to the companies, and here basically you have to zoom, like you can go to the help and support, and from here uh, basically you can uh, click on this inspect pages and data, which will open up the table information of this, which will give you the name of the page, table, and all the fields with respect to the information. So this is the ID field. So this ID is basically the company ID, right? So whatever the name of the company you're passing, so you have to copy this ID as well and paste it up here into this column. So these are the four information we need to fill into this table, and as soon as your information is available into this table, and because these apps I have installed in both the places, so they tied together, and now I get to see this. And for example, let me just select this one, or let me select this one and get started. So now it is connecting to the environment, and after the connection is done, so you can see that now it is working, or it is showing us three sections. So the first section is of course the email itself, and it is giving us the option to save this particular email as well. Then the first section I could say is the email summary. So whatever the email you will receive from your customer vendor, it will give you the whole basically what exactly the email is saying to you. Or if it is a long email, then of course the summary will be very helpful, like it will give you, as you can see, the dotted points, the complete summary that what that email is and how can you take the benefit out of it. And if it is customer and vendor, as I said, it will give you the information by more insights by fetching the information from your ERP itself, and then it will give you that information as well. So it is quite good from the summary side directly. You don't have to read the complete long email. Then the second thing is that it is giving you the option to reply over this email, because now this Copilot has this all the summary of the email, so it can help you in writing a response for this email. So you can click on this button, and then you can type and then pass a prompt at what exactly you want to pass, because it's an email. So that's it. It will give you the proper uh, reply as well. And then the second section is the customer section, and contact section, and fourth section is notes. So you can see here that both these things are currently not showing me anything, because I'm showing you up the sample email. Okay, it is not from the customer or the vendor, and I don't have any registered customer or vendor through which I can receive an email, so I have not even tried also. But this section, as it is showing up, that it will, as I said, it will just give you the information from your ERP itself, so that when you are typing a response over an email, so you can have a look over the details of your customer, of your contact from the ERP, that what basically your finance system holds about that customer. Okay, so this is how you can utilize this finance agent into this Outlook. Okay, it is from the collection process side, which really helps from your customer payment sides. Okay, so now let's move to the Excel. So Excel, as you can see, I have first of all opened up this blank Excel, and now I have already installed, and as I showed you last time as well. So after this app get installed, you can click on this, and for example currently it is blank. In case you are working with your ERP system, and because it is mostly related to the reconciliation part, as you can see the options are showing up. The first section is insight. It is currently the private preview, and it is because this sheet does not have anything, so it is showing me this sheet consists of 0 rows in the range data classification and available like this. Then this financial data preparation, which means you can prepare the data as well. It will help you in preparing the data. Then this third option is the financial reconciliation, which of course if you already have the data, if you don't want to prepare it, you already have that. It means like you can fetch the data of vendor ledger or bank entries or anything from your ERP directly into the Excel like this. So it can help you in the reconciliation. Okay, this variance analysis, it is showing that coming soon, so right now it is not available. It is giving you some options of uh, standard templates. So if like basically uh, when you are doing it for the first time, you can save those templates as well, so that it will available for you, and then you can directly play with them. You can save something. And now because if in case you just want to try what basically this finance agent is and how it works, So Microsoft is giving you this option called preview with sample data. Seems like if you don't own any data, then simply you can click on this and click on this data reconciliation, and now you can see that it automatically generates one sample data for me. So the first sheet it generated is the trip budget reconcile demo, which it has like personal expenses, trip budget, expenditure category, budget amount, date on which these expenses happened, the days, and then the bank statement, that statement which you received from your bank. Of course, the reconciliation happens between those two things only. Like first is your entries, and then what happened and at the back end, so bank end. So when you receive the statement from the bank, you can upload those as well into your Excel, and then you can compile and reconcile. Okay, so this is the bank statement, and this is your basically which you compile yourself. And now after this data is with you, you can like first of all you can see this insights as well. Hi Kapil, this sheet consists of one rows in the range of this data classification and available format, the range suggested action what it is showing me. But this is not what I'm looking for, but what we can do is that we can click on this financial reconciliation. So let's click on this button, and now you can see the magic starts happening. It is on its own start matching the columns between two sheets. So for example, this is the first sheet and this is the second sheet. So you can see here that it is taking these two sheets as a table name. So this is the first table name called trip budget, and this is the second table which is the bank statement. Let's say you can close this because it generated on its own, but let's say you're doing it manually, then it means that tables option have this thing. Click on the add button, and it is now showing you the worksheets which is inside your Excel. So the first sheet is trip budget, so I can select it from here and select this table, and then click on this second worksheet which has this table, and I now it is based on those tables which you have selected. It has started matching the columns, and Copilot is suggesting this thing that mapping multiple mappings can be done on the basis of the columns. So date column it picks up from the trip budget sheet, which it is matching from the transaction date in the bank statement, and then expenditure from the trip budget, and then this other column from the bank statement, and then it is giving you a different category of monetary, which means the amount. So it is showing you up that it is a monetary category. So you can see that it very well understand that what exactly the amount you want to reconcile, so it belongs to the different category. Okay, now basically it suggested you, but of course you have the options to change them or to add more columns. It is a sample, so that's why I'm not doing anything, but in case you're playing with the business central data, of course it will give you more options to add up. Okay, so you can regenerate, discard, or accept. Okay, it's totally your need. Now accept. So you can see that it is giving me the options to add more mappings or monetary things. Okay, now reference columns also it is suggesting me, but it is the same thing. Like, okay, so you don't have to be worried about it. Report parameters from the layout perspective, that if you want to see the detailed report view, or hyperlink IDs as well, when you can click on those and it will work as a hyperlink. Okay, if you don't do also, then also simply it does not mean that it will not work. But let's click on reconcile, and now it is generating the reconciliation report, and you can see from here that it will add some more sheets related to the reconciliation part. And let's see. Okay, perfect. So now it has generated something, and it is still working. Okay, so what insights, now it is giving you the insight as well, that according to the report 13 set of transactions were perfectly matched between these two. Okay, so the report identifies 11 sets of transactions are potentially matched. So it is divided into two categories. One is perfectly matched, second thing is potentially matched. So which means the Copilot thinks that it it has a high probability to match it, and of course you can manually review them. And the number of transactions have some discrepancies, and that's why it does not match. So you can see from this that insight section, it is giving you the complete insights, and you can have a look over it to understand everything about it. Okay, but if you look at the sheet itself, so these two were the original sheets. Okay, now what sheets it generated, so you can see, click on it. So this is a sheet with which this Copilot have generated for us, and you can see the reconciliation results from the trip sheet. And if I select, it has giving us three options. One is matched, so you can see that following data is matching up and perfectly matching up with the total amount of 3910. And then if I see the potentially matched, it is giving us the option of 590. Okay, and then the non-matched thing. Let's see the bank statement. Here also it is showing you up in the three categories matched, and if you look at the amount, 3910, exactly the same amount. And if you look at this potentially matched, then also 590, right? So same thing, it is showing up from the two sheets which I have provided the Copilot originally. Now the report itself, it generates the reconciliation report also. And how cool this report is, if you look at this, it is very wonderful. Let me cancel this. Okay, so you can see this complete overview that how well this report, this Copilot have built up. So it is showing us the category of unmatched transactions, 51. Okay, from the trip budget, from the bank statements. Okay, difference, what is the difference of the amount which it is not able to matched. Then it is showing you the total as well, like what is the total amount which it is not able to match. Then the potentially matched transactions results, it is showing up that 590, as we have seen previously two sheets as well. It is showing in from the both sides 590, and difference is 0. And then the match transactions as well, I can click on this button to see the match transactions results as well. So it is very wonderful that I get to see the category wise results, like how many transactions comes under the match, how many transactions comes under the potentially matched, and how many transactions comes under non-matched. Okay, unmatched. So this is how basically it will work. And then I suggest you that from the business analyst perspective, of course, like you can go to the vendor ledger entries or post purchase invoices, which, and now since it Microsoft allows us to directly open the data of business central in Excel, so we can directly open the things into the Excel. So for example, I have opened the payments, I have opened the invoices from the business central, and then use the same concept. Okay, I clicked on this button, and that's how it generate the data here as well, right? So payments, invoices, and reconciliation reports. So it again generated the data in three categories. So this is how wonderful this finance agent app is. And since, as you can see, that variance analysis option is also coming soon, and you can save them as a template as well. You can create the agent as well, your own custom agents as well out of it, out of your data. So options are plenty, and I would say that the more you will use it, the more you will learn or explore more functionality of this finance agent. And as we all know that now our whole work with respect to the development, with respect to the functionality, so if you're a functional consultant, if you're a technical consultant, Copilot is highly integrated into the business central, into your Outlook, into your Excel, Word, everywhere. So the more you will explore this, definitely it will save not only your hours of time, but it will give you more flexibility from the work perspective, that how well you can uh, like define or craft your work and complete all the deliveries and the deadline on time. So I suggest you to please have a look over this agent and start exploring it. uh, that's all I can say in this today's video. I hope you like it. In case you like it, please hit the like button and please subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching this video and happy learning. Thank you. Bye bye.